Hi everybody, this is Josh Becerra from Augurian. I'm here with Madeline Blasberg. We're doing one of our How I Work episodes, talking with expert SaaS marketers like Madeline. Madeline is the digital marketing manager at Leadpages, so thanks for accepting this talk.
My pleasure.
So tell us a little bit about Leadpages.
So Leadpages is a conversion marketing platform, and what that means is it enables small business marketers and entrepreneurs to come online and build drag and drop code-free content to create their landing pages, websites, pop-ups, everything that they need to grow a list and sell their products.
Cool. Nobody likes to code, so drag and drop makes it really easy.
It makes it super easy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So here we are talking a little bit about your SaaS marketing, so how you're getting the word out about Leadpages. So tell us a little bit about where you're investing those dollars and what seems to be working for you now.
Yeah, so our business model is driven by a free trial offer. So we're looking primarily for lead generation and to drive those free trial signups. And the marketing mix is primarily driven by search ads with heavy emphasis on Google Ads. So that's the bulk of it. Then for lead generation, we're focusing more so on paid social, paid Facebook, paid Instagram, really healthy mix there. And then upper funnel is primarily Google Display and YouTube video ad campaigns.
I know you also do write like content, and you're looking at what are those key searches that people are looking for. Can you tell me a little bit about like the work that you're doing there as well?
As specific to search ads?
Yeah, well, and to like the content that you've been writing, you know, the SEO side of things.
Yeah. So I came on board Leadpages 2 years ago, and I really inherited a massive content publishing machine. That was kind of back in the content marketing heyday. So we have this wealth of content. The focus previously was also on free marketing education. So lots of multimedia e-courses, giveaways, downloads, that kind of thing. So our challenge really is, how do we repurpose or repackage this wealth of inventory that we have to either drive better conversion rates on our paid media campaigns or greater acquisition of free organic traffic.
So obviously, in order to even understand like what's working and what isn't, you've got to be tracking all of these things. So I'm sure that you have a pretty sophisticated tech stack. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so internally, our team operates on an agile Scrum methodology. So we're relying really heavily on Jira and Confluence to keep us focused. We have obviously a custom-built website. We rely on GTM, Google Tag Manager, Drip as both our ESP and CRM. Drip is our sister company, so we're maybe a little bit unique in that way. But it really offers us a ton of insights in terms of how our customers are behaving, which content they're coming to us for. And then we have a wealth of email automation programs that are kind of nurturing people throughout. So we're a relatively small in-house marketing team. But because we have those tools and because of our reliance on Drip, we've been able to scale in a way that I think we would have struggled to achieve with different tools.
Well, that's awesome. So I think, you know, one of the things that we always ask on these How I Work interviews is just kind of what you're seeing as big challenges, how you're looking at possibly overcoming some of those things. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I think if a digital marketer is not facing challenges, they're not paying attention. Because the landscape is only changing, only becoming more competitive. So I think our challenge primarily is focused on breaking into greater brand awareness, so upper funnel, net new audiences. How do we get really high precision targeting on a channel that is cost effective from a CPM standpoint, and that allows us to tell a compelling brand story. So there are a lot of considerations in that, and I think one of the things that's changing to a large degree is there are no longer any easy channels or any silver bullet channons. It's about the mix, and it's about building a really compelling brand so that your CPA costs come down. However, you're leveraging that bottom funnel piece.
That's super smart. So with all this kind of marketing mix that you've been thinking about, like what are you most excited about for this year?
for this year? Well, we recently rebranded, repositioned, and came to market with our biggest feature launch in several years. So I think we've laid a really strong foundation and have the chance to kind of run with it now and turn up the heat. So I'm really excited for continuing to build that brand message. We also have a really strong online community to the tune of just shy of 20,000 members.
Wow, that's great.
So I've been thinking a lot about what platform is most apt to grow and engage with that community. I've seen a little bit of a shift from people using like Facebook community groups or online forums and becoming a little bit more insular in their community management. Whether that's Slack or WhatsApp, there's so much you can do and better access you can provide and a little bit of a shield from low value content when you bring stuff closer to the brand.
That's really great. Yeah, I really like that. And I feel like from Leadpages' history, it started with engagement with users and building out this group of people who are just interested in seeing a tool like this come to life. So you're really now looking at kind of fostering or like really nurturing that group of people, huh?
Absolutely. Our SaaS company started out of a blog. So bloggers, it can happen. And it was about the founder being, shoulder to shoulder with the people he was hoping to serve, tapping into their most critical need, and that gave way to the product. And I think that has been a common thread throughout. And it really does impact everything. I think we're seeing a lot of changes in search. We're trying to maintain our traction with organic traffic. Thankfully, our conversions from search have stayed really consistent and grown.
That's great.
But it is changing, and how we measure it is changing, and that impacts how we use different platforms like our blog, and kind of conceptualizing it from, if this is meant to be a marketing resource, is it better to bring it onto a different platform, bring it onto the site, let people search thematically versus chronologically, and leverage the blog for thought leadership and community nurturing, stuff like that. So I think everything is kind of in flux. There are no sacred elephants in the room. So that's why I say, digital marketers, if you're not facing challenges or change, you're not paying attention.
Well, I really appreciate your time. This is awesome. We like having awesome content on our blog, so you're providing it. Thank you.
My pleasure.
And Leadpages is really cool. If you're looking for kind of a drag and drop solution to get those leads coming in, check them out. So thanks, Madeline.
Awesome. Thanks, Josh.
Appreciate it.